Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We're gonna just do it up here. I'm gonna try to get a streak going and just see how long we can get it. So no matter who we random, we're gonna stick with it. If we get a Zazel 4 times in a row, we're doing 4 Zazel runs in a row because I don't want to ruin our streak here. Seller 1. That is Fizzed F1 ZT 9 EQ 9. I don't love being Lazarus. I think that's relatively obvious right off the cuff, but let's see what we got in this room. Aquarius. I used to really rate this item highly, but I don't think it's that good now that I know what the other horoscope items do. I'm also going to avoid taking this pill until a little later because, you know, the thing with pills, a good one this early on is very unlikely to make a huge difference positively. A bad one, like if we got a tiers downgrade or something right now, speed downgrade, HP downgrade, or even bad trip, that could end up having a very deleterious effect on our run overall. Our last Blue Baby run was wonderful. Let's hope that we can get a similar level of competence here on our Lazarus run. Having a key is a good start, even though we're not on hard mode. That will give us the ability to access our item room on the next floor, and being able to access that item room helps a lot. Now if we could just get a bomb, round out the equation, be able to blow up a tinted rock, like I'd be able to even see it. But if I could get that, that would be awesome. And hey, as far as first floor bosses go, when you're on the cellar, Duke of Flies is pretty much the best draw that you can possibly get. Do I think Duke of Flies is the easiest boss? I'm gonna say no. But I think he runs a close second to Monstro. I really think Monstro is the easiest boss. He's very predictable, pretty slow. Duke of Flies can sometimes surprise you by spitting out some, you know, big flies like this. That can be kind of annoying, or, you know, doing his explosion attack and pushing some little flies into you. But the thing that's good about him is that if you have one single kind of surplus bomb that you feel like you can part with, then that makes, he takes off like 60% of his health or something silly like that. Matchbook is very good, actually, this early on. Mostly happy to have the black card, and we'll go back for those bombs because there is a tinted rock there. Of course, I didn't see it before. There's the irony. Complaining about not being able to spot tinted rocks while there's a tinted rock right in that room. And we got a bomb back for it, which is nice, and the spirit heart. Look, I'm going to try to make it into our, well, our last room over here. Even though it's going to be a little annoying, it's going to slow me down. I'm not that concerned. Just taking a quick... Oh, there is a tinted rock back here. I barely saw it. This could be important. That's pretty nice. I can't even complain about that. It would be nice to get a spirit heart. So, you know, when I said I couldn't complain about it, you should know immediately that I'm a liar. Maybe a good tarot card or something here? No, that's so. You know what? Why am I even fighting you? Let's go. We wasted our bombs, but that's okay. That's another reason I won't take this pill right now, because if its bombs are key, I don't want to be in that position where I would have 0 keys. Let's instead just move down to the next floor, and we have a very good chance of getting a deal with the devil, especially because we're likely to not... Oh, we're on the cellar again. That's okay. Disregard what I was saying earlier, though. Alright, so the most important thing, don't take damage. Don't even worry about the fire so much, just don't take damage. You can get into that room with the haunt. I'm assuming it's the haunt, just because, you know, hope for the best, plan for the worst, right? If it's the haunt, hopefully we'll have some bombs, which we can use to do some extra damage, but we can win a war of attrition against him if we just don't take very much damage in the meantime. The hourglass is not a good item for us. Oh, there's a tinted rock. That's where our bomb will go. The great thing about the hourglass, if we're going to focus on the positive here, not good there, is that it only takes 2 rooms to charge. Should have tried to blow up the pot at the same time. Could have gotten a quarter or something. The terrible thing about the pot is that it's not very good. I know you have to give more reasons than that. Like, why don't you like broccoli? I don't like it. Well, then you don't have to give more reasons for that. That's bullshit. It is indeed the haunt. If you don't like broccoli, why don't you like broccoli? What the fuck are you talking about? It doesn't taste good in my mouth. I love broccoli, by the way. So don't think I'm speaking from experience on broccoli hating here. I'm just saying, if somebody says they don't like broccoli, you don't have to give them the 4th. Explain to me logically why you don't like broccoli. What are you... This isn't debate club, man. I just don't want broccoli on my pizza. Okay, we have 1.5 hearts of leeway here. I like this, but I don't like this. How long does that effect last? Okay. I'm gonna use my other bomb. It worked. It worked. Okay. Stay away for a second. I had a feeling we had some brimstone action with a passion coming there. That's not good, but we still have the deal with the devil sitting on a wing and a prayer here. Go ahead, motherfucker. I'm not scared of your shit anymore. Toothpicks is acceptably good. 9 lives. Oh, it's not that good, but no, we haven't gotten any HP, so I think I'm going to take it. Ah, man. Luck downgrade. Could be worse. Now we have 10 lives. Yeah, I mean, you know the deal with 9 lives. We pick it up in the hopes of becoming Guppy. The earlier you pick up 9 lives, the less catastrophic it usually ends up being. We're going to throw down a bomb. Oh, we don't have any bombs. Never mind. We're going to go to our boss trap room in the hopes that there is perhaps red chests. Hey, this is worthwhile. This is not worthwhile. We did get a key. But we're going to have to fight 2 bosses here. I actually feel like I would rather use the hourglass against... Who ends up spawning next? Might even be Monster. I don't think it's the Widow. But I would rather use the hourglass against whoever our next enemy is, because Pin does this weird thing where it doesn't stay out of the ground for too long. It doesn't leave itself too vulnerable. Oh, it's Gurglings. Well, I'd rather use the hourglass for Gurglings as well. No question about that. Good. No problems whatsoever. Alright, well, we're not going to open our shop because we're not in a position where we could really buy too much value from our shop. Deals with the devil, extremely important for our future plans. If we get like a dime out of one of these, I might go to our shop, but that's about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, okay. No bombs. We'll move on. Still a pretty good floor. In a way, I'm thankful that we didn't get the HP upgrades that I usually ask for as like a prerequisite for success, because I think that we would be like not feeling so hot about that. We would have traded away more HP to put ourselves in this position. In a way, I kind of like getting 9 lives early. Strategically, it means you're giving up the least amount of HP, probably. You know, they could be augmented later by deals with the devil and stuff like that. But also, it kind of gives you more of a punishment for trying to become Guppy. Normally, you know, you get like Guppy's head and you're like, risk-free. Guppy's paw, risk-free. Or you trade 1 heart for it. Big deal, right? Once you get like half decent at the game, you're getting red heart drops all the time. When you get 9 lives early, it's more like, you know, we gotta try to make this run work now. You gotta put in a little extra effort. You can do it, put your back into it. That's what Ice Cube always said, or that's what he said that one time at least. Curse of the Maze. Big fan of this curse, as said nobody ever. That's real cash. High grade cashish though. Black tar dinero in doesn't really make any sense. Kind of thought I was talking about Robert De Niro. Are you talking to me? Because there's nobody else here. You must be talking to me. That's my Robert De Niro impression. And it's making Jinxie Cat very upset. Now. Is Trail of Tears good enough to knock these guys out once they enter this final state? I don't think so. And, might have been borderline, though. It's certainly not good enough to make these guys stand up and take notice. Now, if you could just F off forever, that would be awesome. You appear to be approaching death. Do you need help writing a letter? Binding of Isaac Clippy would be pretty sweet. That's a novelty Twitter account I would follow. Binding of Isaac Clippy. You appear to be trying to enter a hole in the ground to kill your mother. Would you like some help with that? And then he's just holding like mom's knife or something like that. Well, really should have saved that other key, or that other bomb, I should say. We got a quick chub here. That's all right. Our tears, they got a little bit of an optical illusion going on here. It looks like they're doing some extra damage, but they're really not. They just are red because of the fact that we have the hourglass. Or sorry, because of the fact that we have the toothpicks, not the hourglass. Speaking of which, we should really use the hourglass. I was planning on using it, I just figured why don't we wait to use it until the end of the fight, you know, instead of the start of the fight. It doesn't really make a big difference either way. Got a spirit heart for our troubles. Deal with the devil, please. Deal with the devil. Okay. You gotta pay the Krampus tax at some point. No matter what it is, we'll end up picking it up. You know, Krampus's head is not as good as it used to be, but once every 6 rooms means we can use it as a boss killer. And I've said this a few times in the past here, but I really do think that even at once every 6 rooms, there's a lot of people who like Krampus's head, and it's not a bad item, but I do think it's overvalued, because people are like, you know, even if you only use it once per floor to kill a boss, that's pretty good. You get free bosses until like the second half of the game. We are going to take it, so we're hypocritical, but you have to look at what that actually gains you. I've said this before in an earlier episode, but assuming you didn't see it, basically my philosophy is like, do you really gain anything from Krampus's head if you're fighting like the Husk and you were going to kill the Husk easily anyway? It makes the room faster and you're less likely to take damage, but that's not really anything to write home about. On more difficult enemies, sure, you know, Krampus's head is going to make Mask of Infamy a much smoother fight for you, probably, than it otherwise would be, but I do think it gets overvalued a little bit. But that was true back when it was a once every 3 room charge as well. The only thing that changes is now it's a little bit less likely that you're going to use it on a non-boss room. I still think it's good. I just, you know, I don't necessarily value it as highly as some people do after the patch. I value it more highly than the Hourglass, as you just saw. It was kind of like a no-brainer decision for me. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what item I would put it next to. And I can't help but shake the feeling that it's like, I would rather have Krampus's head than the Game Kid, probably, but not by much. Similar charge time. Game Kid gives you lifesteal. Similar effect, but Game Kid gives you lifesteal, and that was bad. Game Kid also does, as we tested, well, not tested, but sort of looked at anecdotally, Game Kid does a decent amount of damage to bosses if you focus all of your efforts on them, so I don't know, they're close-ish. That's enough money to make our shop worthwhile. The keys are coming fast and furious here. Holy Mantle, it's unbelievably good. We've been getting Holy Mantle for free in some seriously, like, unlikely situations. Just like, hey, how you doing? Here's a free black market. By the way, Holy Mantle. Free Holy Mantle. We're going to be giving away Holy Mantles here today. Inside of our shop. Starter deck or blank card. I'm going to take starter deck. They synergize nicely together. The Fool does give us that, you know, that cheeky kind of boss rush capability that I'm so fond of, but not that big of a deal. Maybe a secret room here. Lucky us. Really? You're going to do me dirty like that? It should stay open, though. Thank God they actually allow us to enter there. Okay, oh, good. We got a battery. Lovely. I still do like starter deck, though. I like tarot cards more than pills because you know what you're getting into, man. You can use them appropriately. You can do that on pills, but you got to get PhD or know what they do first. Boss rush is going to be a little bit of a... It's going to be tight, okay? We're about halfway there in roughly half the amount of time. That's good. It's taken us a little longer than I'd like to admit to actually make it into the boss room here, but that's okay. We're going to be a little bit faster probably in the future because of Krampus's head. Which we will use on big rooms like this one, just to speed things up a little bit. Are we fighting like... I thought we were fighting all the Horsemen of the Apocalypse at once, and I was like, that's kind of bullshit for the Catacombs too, but we're not actually fighting all the bosses at once. Holy Mantle, thank you very much. We're just fighting a bunch of assholes. And I really wish that I'd not used Krampus's head, because it was easy. Oh, that was really dumb of me. I forgot that we could just reset our HP, or our Holy Mantle charge by walking in and walking out. But that's okay, we got 2 Spirit Hearts for it, so we didn't suffer too much. Yeah, this is fine. We picked up Liberty Cap, decent trinket, I think. 3 bombs? I mean, we didn't have any bombs, so this feels alright. Now, I will say, I do like, and I appreciate a Krampus's head charge on a room like this one. Mega Fatty is a pain in the butt. If I like Mega Fatty, then Peep or something like that. It's a very stark comparison. Our damage is still terrible. Speaking of which, thank God we don't have to finish off all of Mega Fatty's HP. Had a little bit done for us. Alright, it's Mega Ma. Appear to be energy resources. But I've never seen anything like this on Earth. If we find the energy crystals, we'll find Dr. Wowie. And now I've said it so much it kind of comes with a note of resignation at the end. We'll find Dr. Wowie. That's alright. We're almost done with this fight. I like doing the impression. Not all the time, but I'll you know, Grace guys are gonna clear up, put on a happy face. Thank you, Holy Mantle, for blocking some damage I should not have taken. Well, should not have put myself in a position to take. Let's take some personal responsibility there. Jeez. And I think this is yet another run where, like, defensively, we're great. Offensively, a little bit shaky, but this is all right. You know, the tower is only as strong as its weakest, boop. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the guys, sweets. It also purges a curse, but, you know, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Our streak is only as strong as our strongest chain. You know what's up. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, don't do what I just did there. Should not be taking damage against these guys. I will say, I'm, like, really wishing... Man, those Spirit Heart drops are crazy lucky. And Lust is, like, the ideal mini-boss for us to be fighting if we are... Oh my god, so confused. If we're going to have Trail of Tears. So free Poison Touch is nice. We've done a pretty good job of improving ourselves on this floor, having done basically nothing to deserve it. That's okay. Don't shoot me. You try to shoot me, I'll shoot you. Forgot what I was saying. But the gist of it inside of my skull hole right now is something the streak. It's the road to 1,000. Northernline's gonna win 1,000 runs in a row in the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. What could go wrong? Thank God for that extra penny. I don't know what I would do without that extra penny. I really, 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 for real, would love to get a damage upgrade. It doesn't have to be a big one. You know, it doesn't have to be Polyphemus. I'm not gonna kick Polyphemus out of bed for eating crackers, though. A phrase that I don't really understand. I feel like if you're in love with somebody, if they're eating crackers in bed, that sounds like a great time. Maybe I just love eating too much, but hey, man. If my wife wants to eat crackers in bed with me, I'm okay with that. Sounds like we've got like a little fort of our own or something there. Did you know, I blew stream viewers' minds on, well, I blow minds every stream with my incredible discourse, obviously, and my very erudite references to late 90s, early 2000s pop culture and other such bullshit. But in Canada, oh, I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. I like it. Tears upgrade's good. We turn into Dr. Manhattan. In the United States of America, there is a brand of cheese crackers called Cheez-Its. We don't have Cheez-Its in Canada. We have Cheese Nips. I always assumed that that was the name brand, just branded differently. And it's like some bullshit focus group was like, 98% of Canadians said that they felt more familiar with Nips versus Its. Anyway, we'll check this out. I kind of wanted to fight greed. Humbling Bundle's so good. If we could get the cash for it. Holy Mantle has already worked, but hey, that's alright. Without Holy Mantle, we would have taken damage there. I was like, I don't even want to talk about this defensive mushroom here and all of the bullshit blocks that it's giving these fucking wall spiders. But apparently, to bring it back to our earlier relevant discussion, Cheese Nips also exist in the United States and are apparently bullshit and bad. And Cheez-Its are like hot-ass cheese cracker of the year, you know? I'm very jealous because I love cheese crackers. I grew up eating cheese nips, sorry. And I always liked them a lot, but now people are telling me they're bullshit and Cheez-Its are a lot better. I don't know if that's just some marketing thing or what, but I feel like I've got to go out and get myself some Cheez-Its on occasion now. No deal with the devil here? I think we're going down to the next floor, honestly. I think we can also pretty much say fudge you to our boss rush room, which means I probably shouldn't have come down to this floor because, like, we're actually in a position where maybe we could have gotten the compass or something on the last floor. Oh well, if I'd found the secret room, which I should have looked for. It's a minor mistake, but it's major because it's an obvious one. You know, it's like you're at 11 HP forgetting to pick up like a health upgrade pill or something like that you knew about. It's not a big mistake, it's just a dumb mistake which makes it a big mistake. You should be, yeah, done. I don't think anti-grav tears are bad. A lot of people seem to be under the impression that anti-grav and we should really try to get that guy knocked out here. A lot of people seem to be under the impression that anti-grav and magnetic tears are kind of a package deal. I don't subscribe to your newsletter, friend. I think that these are two different items with two different effects. And they don't need to go together, although sometimes it actually does work nicely if they do. Sometimes it works terribly if they do, but In any case, I think it's worth picking up if you're interested in getting a cool synergy and you're willing to kind of weather the storm, because it might take us a little while to make this work. And we may also end up just picking up Mom's Knife and making our anti-grav tears worthless. But I got to admit, I'm starting to get to the point where, like, I feel like I get anti-grav tears. Like, I don't think they're that powerful, but I think I finally understand how to use them. A bunch of people would tell me to tap shoot them. Man, if I wanted to tap shoot anti-grav tears, I just wouldn't pick them up. I know you get a tears upgrade. It's not worth it. Northern Lion doesn't play like that. Tries to keep things honorable whenever possible. Ooh, almost got me there. Somebody stop me. No, seriously though, you did almost hit me. It's kind of rude. And I do think the anti-grav tears, I'm not going to say they're overpowered at all. That would be some intellectual dishonesty. But I do think that against some particular enemy types, they're very, very good. Ooh, free Ghost Baby. Pretty much the only time I'll ever be excited by Ghost Baby is if I get it for the, you know, low price of On the House. Try to get these zombies to, like, crash into me. Like, zombies, I think that anti-grav tears are fantastic against them, because they just walk right into it. They have no concept of the fact that this is bad for their health, which is lovely. More HP for me. Infestation is bad, but we have to take it, because we don't have a reroll, so that's fine. We will tap shoot some of the poops here. I'm starting to think that the only item I'm actually missing in the game beyond the Meat Boy transformations is the item you get for hitting 999 cents. If that's the case, I'm so sorry for the fact that I've been pussyfooting around, but man, there's no rush to Platinum God. We're going to be playing this game forever. What's the difference? Here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to get Platinum God eventually. People are going to go, yay, you got Platinum God. And I'm going to go, yay, that's a major accomplishment. And then I'm going to play another, you know, 1,500 episodes. It's not that big of a deal. There's no rush. We're here for a long time. Not a constantly improving time, but hopefully that's a part of it. So have a good time. The sun don't shine every day. Still don't get that song. Dude should try living in Seattle or something like that. Get like a, you know, get a sun lamp or something like that, you know, if that's the only thing that dictates whether or not your day is good. Why don't you pick yourself up a little, like a UV light, get over your seasonal affective disorder. That's not me making fun of seasonal affective disorder, that's me treating seasonal affective disorder as a disorder. You should go get it checked out, dog. I guess that song was maybe written before it was widely understood, though. Emperor. Well, with starter deck, we can keep both. But the Fool card is not useful for us. We're already past the point of Boss Rush being a worthwhile endeavor. Boss room is here. I'm just gonna kind of hang out. If I could get piercing shots, I would love it. I don't think we've taken any damage on this floor, which is not like, whoa, look at me, I'm Northern Line. I'm really good at the Binding of Isaac. I haven't taken any damage with an item that blocks the first hit of damage I take on every room, right? I'm not trying to say that. I'm more saying, oh, hey, Holy Mantle's doing some real shit right here. High Priestess and Emperor card. This is pretty good. It worked. I guess. We still haven't taken damage. Our Fool card is meaningless unless we come across a curse room. Even if we do, we can just walk into the curse room and walk out without taking damage. So, who cares? Now, Red Candle is substantially better than Krampus' head now. Like, to an absurd degree. Are we at the point where I'm going to bomb our donation machine despite saying I really want to use our donation machine? Not yet, because we have outs. You know, we have a potential secret room here. There it is. The secret room contains bombs. We're going to use the bombs here. What's your problem, Tomo? Yeah, that's right. You go back to sleep, you cute-looking motherfucker. Alright, what's this? Joker. That's lovely. We're going to use that right away. Headless Baby is so not worth it, except for the fact that we're at 1 HP. So this takes us into guaranteed permanent Polaroid invincibility. Stars card. Lover's card. I think we're better off with Emperor High Priestess. I know what we could use the Stars card for, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy with myself, but I'm going to bomb our donation machine more, you know, to get red candle. Come on, we're good in here. Might not have to bomb it too many times if that guy pays out with some non-spiders. Unfortunately, he didn't. I think I just played the donation machine once. It only paid out with 2 cents. We might be... Oh my god, we're under 700 again. I don't want to think about it. I don't feel good about this. You lose like 1 cent every time you do that, you know? And then it... Oh, I'm so mad at myself. What I should really do, and you know, you can tweet me and tell me if you're okay with this idea or not. Because people are... I know there's some people that want to see everything, and there's some people that like... I want to see everything, but come on. This is going to take forever, Northern Lion. And I understand both of those positions exist. Would you rather me just kind of like grind some of the donation machine off camera? So I could like do some runs that, you know, I basically just exist to donate money and then not worry so much about buying things from the shop? Because, you know, we do exist in a game here where buying things from the shop is like... It can be a pretty big indicator of success. If I had like Mom's Knife already on this run, I wouldn't give 2 farts of a lamb's, you know, Greek dinner about... Apparently, you know, Greek dinners are gonna make you flatulent, I guess is what I'm trying to suggest here. I love Greek food, man. I mean that sincerely. It sounds like a setup for a joke, but I really do like Greek food. Especially because it's the only restaurant... You know, what do you want? Do you want potatoes, or do you want a salad, or do you want rice? Greek restaurants? You get all fucking 3. Enjoy yourself. You only live once, right? Whoa, that is an incredibly small polycephalus. Things you'd hope to never hear from your doctor. Probably. Anyway. If I had... What I'm getting at is if I had great tiers, I wouldn't care at all about the fact that red candle was there. But because I had shit tiers, and this run is shit tier right now, I felt kind of beholden to the idea that we're going to try to win it, you know? Because the streak is something that I'm trying to build up as well, you know? I got promos in different area codes. Don't do that! That was a sneaky little attack there. I don't support that. That's not... That is my creep. I was like, that's not my creep. You know how I know it's my creep? Those enemies don't leave creep. Oh, that was... I was like, maybe Aquarius will just take him out. And by the time I realized that was a dumb idea, I was too sunk in to do anything about it. Oh my god. These terrible gambles I'm making here. I don't know what we're going to do there. I do think that we've got a very, very good chance of winning this run. I do think that I'm a little perturbed by the fact that we have not gotten a Guppy chance in a long time. Got 9 lives on our first deal with the devil, nothing since. You know, some people out there are going to say that's good. That's the way it should be. You know, you shouldn't be able to become Guppy on every run. I agree. I actually do agree. And I'm not that salty about it. I just wish that maybe it was a little different. Plus, we just got Daddy Longlegs, which is great. What's up, Ruka? You waking up? Come on, give me a little kitty rub on my hand here. Nothing? What if we got a bomb in here? You know, we could have bought a Spirit Art instead. Let's get a bomb. Use it to open the golden chest. And we got a pretty okay return on our investment there. For the most part, though, I think we're just going to head straight down into our mom fight. I don't know if red candle still works the way it used to. Because it used to work very nicely. Used to just be able to do that. No. Maybe blue candle works like that. I don't know. I haven't had it yet. Daddy Longlegs, great item. Can't be too salty. Oh, that's how we do it. All right. So get Mom to show up. The fire shows up. Then we get Mom to step on the fire, and that pretty much ends it for us. Okay, very easy. We got the Polaroid, which we always do. Oh, man. I think we take Guppy's tail. I really should have purchased that Spirit Heart. There's a part of me that's like, you should get Little Brimstone too. But we'll go for the Guppy deal here. Little Brimstone at 3 Spirit Hearts is very good. I don't want to actually teleport to the boss fight right away. Because we should have a pretty realistic chance to pick up more HP than we're losing. And we can use High Priestess later on floors that are pretty much objectively more difficult than this one. Plus, we're either going to get a deal with the devil or we're not. Our actual play has almost no control over it. That's a really nice haul here. Did we get Mom's Key? Or was that like 2 runs ago? I can't remember. They all start to blur together after a little while. With Holy Mantle, we can actually like walk over here. I think we just like go over here and then walk out and then walk back in and go pick it up. It's 2 of diamonds. And then walk out and walk back in and then go pick it up. Yeah, okay. I mean, that wasn't the hardest puzzle I've ever solved in my adult life, but I'm very happy with the way it worked out. That's not a Guppy item. I gotta get used to the fact that our go-to move is not tears. Our go-to move is red candle. It's not easy to stay in that zone, though. I know we're using a lot of keys here. I'm hoping to pick up things like the Joker card. I'm hoping to pick up things like, you know, just a straight-up red chest. There's a lot of hope going on right now. Between Daddy Longlegs and Red Candle, we're, you know, we're pretty potent right now. I'm gonna open it. I know. Oh, anti-grav. I was like, what is going on here? Please give me some red chests in here. I don't even think that can happen. But I would have appreciated it quite a great deal, game. Okay. Still lacking a Joker card. Can't help but notice that. But our deal with the Devil Dreams definitely do still exist. That's like a... If you're learning to speak English as a second language, there's a sentence for you to practice some consonant articulation there. Our deal with the Devil Dreams still exists. Our deal with the Devil Dreams still exists. Sounds very easy. I don't think it is, though. Come on now, with this bullshit. You're in for a world of hurt, man. I spent all that time setting up the tiers, and then the foot just came down. It seems like kind of a waste now that I think about it. Oh, please don't touch me. You're scaring me. My wife feels uncomfortable in this establishment. We've already found our secret room, so if we're gonna look for a secret room, it's gonna be a second secret room. Okay, Holy Mantle's gone. That's okay. This guy's got a minefield to get through. I mean, I should be looking for tinted rocks. It just gives me a headache to look for them on the Curse of the Blind rooms, though. Good. I don't know, man. If we don't become... This is like the most obvious analysis of all time, but if we don't become Guppy, then Little Brimstone was the right choice. That being said, being able to get Cricket's head for a key is a really good deal. Thank you, Liberty Cap, for showing me what to do here. Again, I believe that Cricket's head is a 1.5 times damage modifier, which is fantastic. Who are we fighting? Mama Gertie. Mama Gertie, you are annoying, but otherwise not so terrible. We actually, with Cricket's head... Oh, I did take some damage, but we're almost at the point where, like, I can feel... like my tears are actually a worthwhile investment. Okay. Is that just going to be regular HP? Has it really been that long since we had regular HP show up? That's ridiculous. That is not a Guppy item. But I'm telling you what, I'm going to take Sacrificial Dagger because I think permanent Polaroid invincibility is worth more than the 1 HP that we had there. And we're not going to get another deal with the devil. Sacrificial Dagger is not that amazing, but it's also not that terrible. I can get down with this item. I can make it come tonight over to my house. And it's alright, basically, is what I'm getting at there. I'm going to use all my keys to open these golden chests, because we need items now as opposed to later, I think. It would be nice to get more keys to use on the chests that are guaranteed items, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Next floor is going to be the last one that we're going to try to tackle the whole way. We can also enter boss rooms without having any HP. Oh, man. Who's that guy always ruining my runs? Shows up in place of something that's good. I'm not gonna finish the song. There you go. How's that for a self-aware ending? Don't do that. Okay. There's no question, like, we would have probably made different decisions on this run if we didn't have Holy Mantle. That was not good. But we do have Holy Mantle. And I love it. We also have 10 lives. So the worst case scenario, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but the worst case scenario is that we die and we respawn with 1 red heart. Look, nobody's going to like that situation. Myself included. But if we gotta do that, we gotta do that, okay? You know, we live in a bubble, baby. The bubble's not reality. You gotta have a look outside. That's what Eiffel 65 told me. An arcade up there. I think there's a secret room, like, right here. I saw it on the map earlier, then it disappeared. What about, like, a demon judgment or something in here? Fortune teller. That's amazing. We're gonna play the crap out of that. Ooh, baby, a judgment card. Not demon judgment either. That's incredible. All right. Trinkets, tarot cards. Crystal ball's good. It's not good enough to keep. Red candle's still a little better. We got a chariot card. Oh, this sound is killing my ears. Figure we might as well do something with this chariot card. You never know, maybe we'll come across another judgment at some point. Some people are gonna think that we're better off with the crystal ball and the red candle. I respectfully disagree. You're still entitled to think whatever you want. You may even be right. We're going to all these rooms because I don't need to bum rush the boss. I'm looking for keys. Those are bombs. I appreciate it, though. Might start saving keys. We might not, like, need to open up our golden chests immediately. We could probably hold off a little bit on them. Okay, this guy doesn't really bother me. If we wanted, we could just do nothing and wait for Daddy Longlegs to finish the job. We're getting so many golden chests. If it wasn't clear, because we picked up Guppy's tail in the last item or last devil room that we had. I think that's pretty obvious, but you know, just in case you're wondering, whoa, Northernlion's getting a lot of golden chests. That is indeed correct. Okay, against my I wouldn't say better judgment, but against my hunch, we're gonna start holding off on opening these golden chests. I think it's a little smarter for us to say, hey, what's going on? By doing this, we give ourselves a very reasonable chance of actually, you know, living to see, you know, a win, instead of just, you know, getting to the chest and not having any keys at all. Okay, you're easy enough to take out. Oh, it's so tempting, though. One of the chests could have like 50 keys in it. Shut up, devil on my right shoulder. It's okay. This guy's gonna have a problem when he, you know, reappears. Stop dropping the golden chest. It's too tempting. Man, I don't think I can hold out much longer. That is probably the best dodging I've ever seen from those enemies. Okay, 3 keys. This is great. That is not our second secret room. That's okay. This is an easy room. Just be smart about it. I opened that by accident. I think you can understand that. Okay. Do a little bit of rotational damage there. Sneak. Okay, I think it's bullshit that didn't kill one of those turrets. And the fire is doing work. Blocking an absurd amount of bullets from Mom's heart. Absurd amount of bullshit, more like. This is pretty much over already. Red candle. Very, very solid choice for the Mom's heart fight. Oh, and we get an eternal heart, which honestly I don't want, because it's going to give us a red heart and we would ruin our permanent Polaroid invincibility, which may become kind of a dominant factor in whether or not we succeed. So we gotta roll with this. You know, never, you know, the kids remember. Northernlion says life's all about having fun, but you gotta remember when the risks and rewards come into play as well. Don't give me an HP upgrade or I'll come to your house and throw an egg in your window. Now, I really am displeased with the fact that you chose to put it right in front of the door. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you're not blocking the way. If you're blocking the way, I'm going to be real salty, though. Because there is no way for us to get rid of that HP without picking it up. We can teleport around it. We could use our... Ooh, you know, actually, that's what we're probably going to do. It's a bit of a tough call. Do we want to use our Emperor card here? Because we don't have enough keys. We have 3 keys. I think it's worth using our Emperor card here. Okay, let's do that. Just going to hang tight here for a minute. Remember, these shots actually block bullets from coming in. So we may just, like, exclusively want to use those. It does get, oh, that's invincibility time. It does get erased pretty quickly, the bonus from the fire. Because Isaac just eats the shit out of the fire. In a good way for us, admittedly. Alright. We're at 1 HP. Big time for us to be smart. And not dumb. That's not where we want to be. Good stuff. Even better stuff right there. This is where we want to be. Okay. Don't die here. If we die here, it's a long walk. This is safe. If we die here, it is a long, long walk. No, we don't want to be here. Ooh, that was close. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs. And we're down to the next floor. Probably could have justified using High Priestess early and taken less damage. This is a big moment, though. 3 keys. Samson's Chains, Black Bean, Anarchist Cookbook. This is horrible. This is just not a good thing. Now these are 2 real dingles here. These are not professional drivers on a closed course, my friends. These are real ass dingles here. Not real ass dingles. That's a totally different thing altogether. But we're not sunk yet. As long as you're on the chest, you got some golden chests to open. Anything could happen. Nothing there. We don't have a miter or anything. That was not good. Oh, Lazarus's rags. Okay. Like, I knew we were going to come back. I thought we were going to die before we came back. Remember, kids, if you use Lazarus's rags, you go to hell before you die. That being said, I do believe that Lazarus's rags carries a corresponding... Fantastic. A corresponding damage upgrade along with it. Thank you. I just thanked a card that I paid for. It seems a little, you know, don't fulfill the Canadian stereotype too much there, Northern Lion. I thought that foot was gonna stomp on us. Oh, we did it. Now, don't die with this life, because we might lose our Lazarus's rags benefits. Okay, so Gimpy actually gives us our first kind of glimpse at a way out of this nightmare. Holy Mantle's so helpful as well. But, Gimpy, it really sincerely does give us a way out. If we get hit, then there's a chance that we spawn a Spirit Heart, even if we die as we're getting hit. So, through, you know, an aggregate 15 deaths or something, well, 8 deaths, let's say, we could have 8 Spirit Hearts drop, giving us enough HP to maybe take out Blue Baby. Now, we just picked up Death's Touch. This is another big item for us. Another huge item for us. Now, means that we're not as beholden to Red Candle anymore. We can use it in a more defensive context. It works pretty well with anti-grav tiers, and best of all, we can get like a Hierophant card or something here. Chariot, also good. That Chariot card plus Sacrificial Dagger could come in handy when it comes to a Blue Baby fight, for example. This is good. What'd I tell you, you know? More keys, please. More keys, less bullshit enemies. Can't always get what you want. We can just get like one killed. Ah, I knew there was a chance that was going to happen. It's okay, we didn't lose any HP in the process, really. We might have lost our damage bonus. 2 Mega Fatties doesn't seem that bad anymore. Now, they do make a little creep, so you gotta watch out, because I might think it's my creep, but it's not my creep. They are a slightly, very, very slightly different tone. Oh. Monster Manuel. That's not worth it. So I say we say fuck those adversaries for now, and we come down here instead and start doing a little work in this, you know, region of the map. This is not lost. I wouldn't necessarily give us above 50% chance of... Okay, well, that's especially bad here. I wouldn't necessarily give us above 50% chance of winning, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. Come on, just one. Just kill one. Yep. It's always when we, like, double back to change our direction. Daddy Longlegs can just work a little bit faster. Not that I'm blaming Daddy Longlegs, I'm just saying. Now, again, with piercing shots... That was not very good on my part. With piercing shots, you expect that the cage is going to get pretty fucked. Oh, what? I got hit by one of the spires there. And we do have the chariot card. We kind of got to choose wisely on our chariot card, you know? Like, oh, man. That sucks. I really don't want to use chariot card to take out these guys and then find out that this is not the right way to get to the boss. Above all else, I'd rather use our chariot card to actually get the kill on the boss. But you know what? We're close to the end of this room, so let's double down on it. Just to make sure that we can actually make progress, because we're kind of stuck here. Oh, don't get hit now. Thank you. That's fine. No key is okay, as long as we don't encounter the world's worst room right after, which we didn't, which is totally fine. We did kill Sloth. We shouldn't have killed Sloth. Let's just say that. Shouldn't have picked up that HP either, but it does give me an out. Well, there's our boss room up there. I think we gotta say we go for these adversaries up here. And maybe we open with like a little bit of a red candle shot just to maybe help speed it up a little bit in that department. And we can just like, I think for morale, the best thing we can do here is get like a Holy Mantle charge as soon as possible. Or like, sorry, the exact opposite. Hold on to Holy Mantle as long as is humanly possible. And don't just like circle strafe. If I can actually put ourselves in a position, there we go, where I can hit them reliably, that's better. X-ray goggles, man. Let's take a look. You never know where these secret rooms could be. Well, you actually often do. Come on. Oh, there's our secret room. It's a chest. It's magnetic tears. I don't know what to say about that one. Why don't I have sights anymore? I thought for sure I would have anti-grav sights. Now, there's some obvious problems with what we got going on here, like, don't get me wrong. But I figured, at the very least, if we're gonna lose, it could be fun. But I think it's not bad, because we are doing a decent amount of damage, and it's... If I do, like, the backward circle strafe, it's holding them over the creep. We are about to fight Blue Baby, though. Who fucking knows, man? These guys are going to be fairly tricky to dodge at this point. That's alright, they died pretty quickly. Are we really going to give this, like, we're going to give a crack for Blue Baby here? We got 2 HP. I think we only really stand to lose by going further, but do we have enough to take out Blue Baby? Please be good. That's pretty good, but I don't know if it's enough. Okay. We could look for the second secret room. This is a tough decision. It really is. Holy Mantle, don't fucking fail me now. Alright. First things first. Throw like a little fire in here. Now the flies... Oh, Holy Mantle's gone. The flies are of the utmost extreme fucking importance. Anytime you got some, like a window... Oh my god. Anytime you got like a window in the center, you gotta take it. Don't teleport, you ass fucker. We should still have penetrative tears. Flies, this is your time to shine. Whoa. Oh, Lazarus, let your light shine down. We killed him. But he didn't die. So what do we do now? Well, it's not inconceivable that we could repeat that exact same situation there. With less HP, we just kind of need to make it happen. So I think this is encouraging. Even though we don't have sights, I think we still have the penetrative damage from them, and, you know, we still have the damage from them, which is pretty good. So I'm not going to stress out over one lost life there. Instead, we're going to maybe try to find our second secret room. You know, take out these enemies that are relatively easy. If we could bring a huge fly army into that Isaac fight, or that blue baby fight, I would be so happy. Yeah, like, keep as many flies as we can. Oh, yeah, we've already been there. Yeah, like, that mulligan pickup may end up being more crucial than I could have imagined. Halo of Flies, very nice as well. Now, let's see if we're cut out for the adversaries here. It's not like we have anything to lose by actually fighting them, except our enormous fly army, of course. No, we're alright. That's good. Where's our second secret room? Did I just not go to it? Must be over here then. No! No second secret room. No second secret room? That would be cruel. It's not over here. Could be in this other, like, last room up here. Oh, it is. Okay. I don't even know what I want. Oh, this could be good, though. It's a Dagaz rune for a Spirit Heart. Empress, Hanged Man, Devil, Tower. Okay. So we take Dagaz. You might remember that as a rune. There we go. We take the Empress. We take the Devil. And we pop all that as soon as we get in. And honestly, I think we take Monster Manuel for a one-room chance at a great familiar or something here. So before you even fire at him at all, Dagaz, Empress, or sorry, not Dagaz, Devil, Empress, then Monster Manuel. What is it? Little Steven. That's a big help. Thanks a lot, Little Steven. Don't worry, guys. Little Steven's here to save the day. Hey, how can I help? You can help by getting out of my way, you nerd Little Steven. Nobody cares about your nerd actions. I'm just joking. Little Steven, you're a big help. I'm gonna get... This is like when, you know, you trade for a veteran at the trade deadline and they help you win the Stanley Cup. Probably could make that a little less Canadian. Anyway, we won. That was a surprising run. If we didn't buy Red Candle, I think we would have lost. So I'm sorry, Donation Machine, but it had to be done. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. That's a promise.